Hello, good morning, and welcome to another very beautiful day. You're watching Don Train here live on RSTV, and my name is Gugu Iyala. Last Friday, we were all celebrating International Women's Day, and curiously, the theme for the year, or should I say, for the next 6 months, as the women keep celebrating, was invest in women, accelerate progress. And it's quite interesting because women are the other part of men. And so if you don't invest in women, you're only investing half of the human race. In fact, there are more women all over the world than men. Statistics show that, for example, in countries like America, there are about 7 women to 1 man. And then in places like China, it's almost like 8, they're about to 1 man. So the women population, even in Nigeria, about 60%, 60 to 55% to 60% of the population are women. So there are always more women than men. I don't know what kills the men, but so not investing in women is actually impoverishing the society. It's actually decelerating the society. It's actually making the society suffer because you are putting all the burden, in the fewer population to take care of the larger, population, which doesn't really work well. So countries that have invested in women, in the developed countries, where there's almost equality, among the men and women, you see how fast the countries are developed. For those countries where women are oppressed and put at the back seat, you see how, undeveloped they are. So it's quite important to invest in women. Now today I have here with me my guest this morning is Angel Ibe. Sometimes we call her Ambassador Angel Ibe. She's the National PRO South of Assoc. Assoc here stands for Association of Women, living with HIV in Nigeria. They held their own part of the program, and they talked about how the discrimination, or should I say the inequality, in the way women are treated in the society impacts them even more. And then the need for society to understand that women are important, and then also people living with HIV, are more vulnerable, than even the ordinary woman on the street, because they need all the assistance, they need all the help that they can get. They don't need to eat. All they need is opportunity. Give them the opportunity they need, so that they can take care of themselves as other women are, as other people, other human beings are doing. Not pity, but opportunities. And so don't withhold the opportunities when the time comes to give it to them. Angel, you're welcome.
Thank you, sir.
Okay, while we were talking, on Friday I was at your program, and then I saw your speech and everything. So I want to ask, what would you say is the toughest challenge that your organization faces?
The toughest challenge is lack of empowerment. Women are being relegated to the background because of their status. When you get to the rural areas, you see women suffering. When you talk about HIV and AIDS, women are more vulnerable. Why? Because they are the caregivers in the society. They give birth, they take care of even the men. So women need to be empowered. Women are not empowered at all. And when you talk about HIV positive women, you see a woman that is being challenged. Sometimes the opportunities that are made for them are not being given to them.
Okay, so basically what you are asking is empowerment.
Yes, empowerment. Empowerment.
In what form? What form empowerment are you guys looking for?
Okay, women should be allowed to do the work that they know best to do. Maybe this woman is a graduate. You cannot say because she's a woman, the position that is meant for her is being taken away from her. That's what I mean. Most times also you see women who have been discriminated against. I was opportunity to visit a woman in one of the rural areas I was like, what is happening? This woman, when you look at her, she's when you talk about economically, she can do business, she can work in the offices. You see most programs being drawn and women are not being carried along. Just prepare a program, you call them, come and tell us you shall come and testify. They will ask them to talk about their status. Meanwhile, as the program is starting, they are not being carried along. Women are being relegated to the background. So I'm advocating and I'm saying that this should stop. Women can, even the Ministry of Health, women can work as in the Ministry of Health, they can be in the government, even the private sectors, women are there because they are strong, they are not weak as we think.
Okay, so empowerment, they should be given opportunities and all that. So we're talking about the same thing.
They should not be discriminated.
They should not be discriminated against. You know, so do you have somewhere to complain, for example? You know, if you find out that a particular woman is being discriminated against, what is the law, or what does the law say about that, and what offices are available for you to make your complaints?
Okay, we have the feeder. We have the feeder there. Feeder fight for women who have been discriminated against. I know that anti discrimination law is there, but the truth of the matter is that sometimes when you talk about these laws, you know, you see where a woman is being threatened in the community. Don't say it. When you say it, this will happen, that will happen. And I'm saying that these laws are meant to protect these women in the community. And when you talk about gender-based violence, women are being bruised. Women suffer a lot in the hands of their male counterparts. Okay, so FIDA is there. FIDA is there.
Okay, FIDA is there to provide. Yes. So FIDA is trying its best.
Yes,
that, you know, according to NACA, the National
Agency for the Control of AIDS, that is our national body. Yes. You can also talk to NACA, and you narrow it down to SACA, who is in the state.
Yeah. Now, according to NACA statistics, about 60% of the 1.8 million or so of Nigerians living with HIV/AIDS are women. You know, so that's quite high. That's a higher population. So, why do you think women, you know, the rate of infection is higher in women than in men?
Okay, it is higher because women are on the receiving side, like I said before. When you talk about their biological makeup, they receive more, okay? They are the caregivers, they get pregnant, they take care of the man, they do all the house chores, and that. And by the time you are running around all this, you see your immunity coming down. So that's why women are more vulnerable to the infection.
Okay, let's talk about MCTC. You know, PMCTC, yes. You know, that is prevention of mother-to-child transmission. Technology these days, you know, has made it possible for a positive mother to birth a negative child. But that also comes with, you know, what do I say, going to the hospital and then being helped, and also meeting people like you who have experience to help. So what's your contribution? What's your organization's contribution towards helping women who are maybe positive, or first of all to know their status, and then who are positive to have healthy children?
Yeah, what my organization does is, first of all, my organization has empowered a lot of women to take charge over their lives. They are being trained on prevention of mother-to-child transmission. What do I mean? Is start at the point of knowing your HIV status, go into the clinic to assess treatment. Okay, as you assess treatment, ensure that you adhere to your drugs. Adhering to your drugs will give you power to take charge over your life, and you understand that you are going into you are getting pregnant. You ensure that the child that you conceive will not be infected with the virus. How do I mean? You learn about the virus, ensure that you get to the clinic at the right time, talk to your healthcare provider, ensure that your viral load is suppressed. How do I mean? When the viral load is suppressed, the chances of your child contracting the virus is very slim. So that's what my organization does. My organization also has trained mentor mothers. Mentor mothers are those who have given birth and come up with negative children. They are there to mentor the new ones. And by that, you see women giving birth to negative children. Okay, my organization has also trained adolescent girls. Okay, very soon they are coming to take over what the women have been doing. They'll be trained as advocates. When you talk about advocates, mental health issues, you know, a woman who has been living positively with HIV, sometimes the woman is depressed. You talk about mental health. These advocates have been going around ensuring that these women overcome mental health. Those are the things my organization have done so far, and they are still doing.
Okay, you know, that's quite huge. You know, it's a big responsibility that you have there. Now, we are looking at everything starts from counseling.
Yeah.
You know, everything starts from counseling.
Sure.
Do you have a counseling unit, or you refer people to the clinics, the hospitals to get counseled?
Wow, my organization have trained a lot of counselors. Like me sitting right here, I've been a counselor for over 20 years. I've been trained, even go to East Africa for HIV/AIDS learning exchange. We have a lot of Nigerian counselors in the clinic. Go to Health of the Sick, go to Resource Center, go to Diadem Consult, go to UPTH. Most of the organizations members are there, and that is what they've been doing.
Okay, you know, there might be somebody out there who is positive, but is maybe probably scared to go to the hospital, who is probably scared being identified as somebody living with HIV/AIDS. You know, so your presence here might give this person the courage to go to the hospital and get treated and be more useful to herself or to himself,
sure.
And then to society. So tell us, how did you find out about your status, and then what gave you the courage to come openly say I'm HIV positive, and then I'm getting this treatment, I'm doing this, I'm doing that? Because it takes a lot of courage to in our own society. This is not Europe, this is not America. So we know what people think about people living with HIV and AIDS in this country.
Well, that was a long time ago. I'm sure I'm not here to talk about that. That was a long time ago, 2002. That was 2002 precisely. I was still in school. What I did, what helped me, and I tell my clients that one thing you should do as you discover your HIV status, begin to learn about the virus, know about the preventive measures, know about the transmission method. Just learn about the virus. And I began to learn about the virus. That was one of the key. And I began to look at most of my mentors, who I'm not going to mention their names here. Okay, they mentored me. Some of them are even living overseas now. They are not around. So I just discovered that people were coming to me. Okay, sometimes somebody will say, sorry, your angel, somebody gave me your number from Abuja. I want to talk to you, I want to die. I say, you are not going to die. All you need to do is just to tell the virus, you're under my feet, I have to leave. You know, for you to leave, you have to determine to leave. Okay, yes, you have to have the courage. I thought I was going to drop out of school, but I couldn't. I graduated, went for youth service. Going to youth service, I became a peer health educator from the camp, came out, just like that, and I started attending trainings. Okay, what I tell people is just, you have to open your heart. You know, you say, hey, I want to die, I want to die. You die when you decide to die. It's just a mindset. Because I've seen someone that told me, when I was telling the man, please take your medication, ensure 100% adherence. He said, no, Angel, I want to die. I called the wife, I canceled the wife, I told the wife. The man eventually died, but the wife is still living up to today. So one thing that gives me joy is that I see people smile, putting smile on people's faces. People coming from all over the world, Angel, this and that, that's okay, do this way. If it comes to medication, please see your healthcare provider, see your doctor. Your doctor will have a lot to say. But in areas of counseling, I think I do more.
Angel, that's congratulations.
Thank
You know,
so much.
let's talk about your organization, Assoc, your Association of Women Living with HIV/AIDS in Nigeria. When did you form this organization? I understand that last Friday you had
Your International Women's Day,
and you guys also have
an election, state election.
Yes, held an election to elect a new
executives
for the state.
who champion the process.
Okay, so what really happened? What who emerged as what do you call them, chairman or president?
Okay, coordinator, state coordinator.
State coordinator.
Yes, state coordinator.
Yes. So when did the ASSOC come to existence?
Okay, NASWHAN was established in 2004. Our national office is at Abuja, and we have state chapters all over 36 states plus FCT.
Okay, except FCT. Plus
FCT,
FCT.
yes,
Okay.
plus FCT.
Okay.
Yes.
So what's your relationship with NACA?
Okay, NACA is the coordinating agency. NACA ensures that every other state has a SACA, State Agency for the Control of AIDS. So NACA is the coordinating body to SACA. Okay.
I mean, programs sometimes. I attend NACA programs.
Okay.
I am the president, of National
Agency for the Control of AIDS.
No, not for the control of for the media advocacy program.
Yes, yes.
Platform for HIV. Yeah. And then a lot of times I'm invited. I attend National Agency for media, or for Abuja and other places. And sometimes I see members of NASWHAN, but not necessarily ASSOC.
Okay.
So I want to know what's your relationship
Okay,
with
the difference. Okay, NASWHAN is the umbrella body of all the constituency like IPAIN, ASSOC. NASWHAN is umbrella body, but we came out from NASWHAN, okay, to establish our own organization because of the vulnerability of women. Women are peculiar. Women have a lot of challenges, So we came out and we formed our own organization, okay, and we have our CSC, we have our constitution.
So are you faring better now?
Yeah, we're faring better. Yeah, we're faring better. Okay. Most of the states, when you get to a lot of states, you see NASWHAN trying to oppress the ASSOC. They can advise us as our umbrella body, but they don't have the constitutional right to impose their views on us.
Okay, let's take callers here. Hello, good morning. Hello. Okay, I think this caller is...
You were asking me if the election held.
Yes. I wanted to find out, you guys held an election, you have a new coordinator,
yes.
State coordinator.
Yes.
Do you have an office?
Yeah, right now we're using SACA.
Okay, you're using SACA
yes.
At your
as our office.
Let me take this caller before we answer that question. Okay. Hello, good morning. Hello? Sorry, you're breaking, you're not connected. Please try. Okay, so yes, so who is your new coordinator?
Okay, the new coordinator is Mrs. Fortune Kalio. She's the coordinator, and she has other executives to run the process of ASSOC in the state.
Okay, you're talking about Mrs. Yes, we'll talk about discordant couples and all that. So, technology has come to the point whereby a positive woman can marry, a negative man,
yeah.
and then both of them can live, and the man won't get positive through
exactly.
intercourse, and then all that. So, but not many people know about this. You'll be surprised that even some media people don't know that discordant couples can still get married. So, how are you handling such a challenge?
The truth of the matter, just like as a media person, you keep advocating, telling them, from your organization that they are still discordant couples. A negative man can marry a woman who is positive. Yes, that's why we advocate on adherence to your treatment. When the viral load has been suppressed, the chances of transmitting the virus is very, very slim. Okay, we have a lot of them in our organization. Discordant couples, they've been married for 21 years, 22 years, and they're doing well. Okay,
so maybe the woman is the one that is negative and the man is positive and they're married, or maybe the woman is the woman is positive and the man is negative.
Yes, those are the discordant
couples. Okay, so quite interesting to know that those kind, because sometimes we hear that some pastors tell people to go and check their HIV status, and they come back and say, oh, one of them is positive, they can't get married, and stuff like that. It happens. So I don't know whether it's still happening now, but it
still happens. That's why my organization sometimes we advocate for these religious organizations. Okay, most of them are really naive. You can actually counsel somebody. There's need for you to know your general health status, not just. It shouldn't be peculiar about HIV. Okay, you see people who are sickle cells, anemia, and all the rest of them. You could ask them to know your health status. It shouldn't be peculiar, because when it's peculiar to HIV, that is stigmatizing.
Stigmatization and
Yes,
discrimination.
that is stigmatization and discrimination.
Okay, so we'll talk about empowerment. Please, if you're watching this program and you want to call and talk to the angel here, because she has about 5 more minutes before she leaves this place, you can call and ask your questions and all that. So, Angel, tell us, I know that empowerment is quite important to
Yes,
your
to our
business,
women.
to our women and all that. So, let's talk a little bit about that. What is this call for empowerment? What do you really want? What do you guys really want, and how can people help you?
Yes, so I want to, when you talk about empowerment, it's just like giving an individual a life, okay? Giving an individual ability to take charge of her life. What am I trying to say? Empowering women, putting them in a place, giving them opportunity to work, economically, empowering them, carrying them, showing them life building skills that they will stand on to do their businesses. I'm calling on SASCAP, SACA, NACA, private organizations and individuals to come to the aid of these women. Mostly when you go to the rural areas, you see them, okay? Most times, just like what we're saying, people are still naive, people still feel that as we're seated down here, the virus will just jump out and it will enter into you. No, it is not like that. Women need to be trained and retrained. Women need to show the life building skills for them to move on. Okay, by taking charge of their life, you see them live a better life. Look at what is happening in the country now. Okay, look at what is happening, and our women are dying. You take antiretroviral drugs and you don't even have enough food to eat. Okay, it doesn't make sense.
I agree with you. Taking those, you really need to eat well.
Yeah.
For the drugs to work
Yeah,
well.
they shouldn't give us food, but they should empower us.
So that you can take care of yourselves. For those of you that have families, children, and all that, so that your children won't suffer. Okay, so if you're watching this program, like I said, you can call unless I think somebody's on the line. Hello. Yeah, could you please turn down the volume of your TV? Hello. Hello, you're connected. Good morning. Okay, please, before you call, turn down the volume of your TV. We have about 2 or 3 more minutes to be here. And so let's take that time to talk to Angel. Hello, good morning. Hello. Yeah, good morning.
Thank you.
Hello, go ahead.
She's
she's hearing you. Go ahead.
I want to take her phone number.
Okay, what's her phone number? Okay, Angel, could you please tell them your number?
080 321 46288.
Could you please repeat?
080 321 46288.
Okay, so that's the number of Angel Ibe here. You can always call her, and then if you need more maybe counseling or more information, you get it from her. We'll take the last caller and then we'll leave this place. So, okay, there's a caller coming in. Hello. Okay, should we repeat the number?
Yeah.
080 321 46288. 080 321 46288.
Okay, so I think you got it now. This is 0803-214-6288. 0803-214-6288. That's the number. Okay, so one last caller here before we vacate this place for the news update to come up. Any lucky caller? Okay, Angel, what's your message before we leave?
Okay, before we leave, I want to appreciate UN Women. I want to appreciate NASWHAN, and I want to appreciate our partners and stakeholders, NACA, SACA, SASCAP, the Ministry of Women Affairs. I want to say NASWHAN exists in Rivers State, and I want to say even the national NASWHAN exists. I want to tell you to use the opportunity to empower women, give them opportunities when need be. Thank you.
And thank you so much for watching this program this morning. My name is Gogo Iyala. Don't go away. Stay tuned for more programs coming to you from RSTV. Don't forget, at 8:30 we'll have the news update. Bye for now.